Welcome to Some Awesome Games, good looking people. I'm Rob and we're playing Pokemon Go on the mobile phone game, the freebie game that the entire world is playing. And we're hitting up a walking trail today. Nice little friendly walking trail. And we're going to start it off with a gym battle. My sister has a magma in this gym. So I was making fun of her. I was like, you know what, I'm going to fight your magma. And I'm gonna run away. And I wanted to do it with the augmented reality, and because I didn't know you could do this. I did not. This is a new. It looks cool, man. I'm sure in a good area, it looks good. It's very shaky though. That was one because you're constantly tapping it and stuff, so it looks very chaotic. But we're fighting my sister's magma, which is 799. A little bit stronger than my primate, and absolutely beat the poop out of him. But out comes Flareon, our new Pokemon from yesterday that we evolved our Eevee into, shooting his embers. He's got Ember attack. It's not the quickest move in the world, which that's kind of a bummer. You want it very fast. He's our most powerful one. It'd be good if he was fast. Now we're fighting the Flareon. I think it's just the two Pokemon in this gym. The Magma, my sister added, and the Flareon. So we're gonna fight him. We're gonna beat him up. It's funny because my sister was trying to level up this gym so she could add her Pokemon to it. And I was like, alright, good job. Now let me fight you. And this that's not too bad. The Flareon is 120 stronger than us. Whoa, that Flareon just dropped my Rapidash like crazy. We caught a Rapidash. How was it recording? I apologize. I caught a Rapidash. He came to my house, believe it or not. Just chilling out at home. Next second, Wild Rapidash appeared. I'm like, sweet, I will fight you. I will capture you, and I caught it, and clearly, there it is. And we're hitting this walking trail today. It's the same area we were at yesterday where we caught Staryu and stuff, but a little further into it. I'm gonna go a little further into it because some interesting stuff we have found in here on our nearby radar. Very interesting stuff. I think we have stumbled upon our first Pokemon nest. That's what we're gonna call it, Pokemon nest. So an area where Pokemon, like this one type of Pokemon, is gonna spawn consistently, which is that just sounds awesome, right? So we're gonna find out what Pokemon that is once we get to it. But here we go. I'm using the augmented reality today because we're out in the park. We're out in this walking trail. I figured, hey, why not use the AR and see the Pokemon in the real world? I won't lie, I got a little excited at some Pokemon because it looked too good. Like our next fella coming up. Very exciting. Check out the Abra. Got him. Check. Omanyte! What? Omanyte appeared. And now we're gonna put him in the grass. You're gonna see my hand in a minute because my sister's like, she caught him. No, she didn't catch him. He appeared for me, but he hadn't appeared for her yet. And so I caught him. I was like, yeah. And he busted out. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. He's like right there on the grass in front of me. So spin balls, man. What's with the spin balls? Don't go spin balling me. Catch Omanyte. So there's my trusty finger pointing to where the Omanyte is. As she's trying to find him, and I'm like, it's right there, man, right there on the grass. This is so cool, because I didn't use the AR too much, because I'm always in situations where I feel it's inappropriate or it's going to look like trash, so I usually stick to the easier method of having the AR off and just catching Pokemon in that. It's so much easier. But note our nearby radar. What have we discovered? What the heck is that thing? What is that little blob of a thing? We'll find out. We're tracking him down, man. We're tracking it down. There's also a Clefairy, which we're tracking down, but we found this. And I'm gonna call it the home of the Wait till they appear. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. If you haven't played Who's That Pokemon and you haven't guessed what it is, oh, we're right there. It is. It's Lickitung. A wild Lickitung appeared on this walking trail, and I say a wild Lickitung. Lickitungs all over this place. We're gonna go here, or come back here tomorrow with my wife, because she wants a Lickitung. Found out catching Lickitungs today. She's like, I want a Lickitung. So we're gonna go back here tomorrow with my wife, and she's gonna get a Lickitung because They're all here. Just constant non-stop Lickitungs. If you want a Lickitung, this is a Lickitung nest. I didn't know Pokemon, I thought it was just random, like, you know, you go to water, you might catch a water Pokemon. You go to a forest, you might catch a Pikachu or something. But this is genuine nest. Every time you come here, there will be Lickitungs. There's another one. There's my sister, which is catching Lickitungs. The end of the day with, I think, about, 10 Lickitungs? Just in the space of an hour or so. That's a lot of Lickitungs. That's a lot of Lickitungs. So this is a nest. There are Pokemon nests. Confirmed. I'm calling this one confirmed. I didn't think this was a thing, but it totally is. So I'm hoping we can find more. I want, like, Lickitung, I don't think he gets very strong, which is kind of a bummer. So I want to find a nest for, like, if I can find a Bulbasaur nest, or a Charmander nest, or something that can be beefed up, like just hang out there for a couple of hours, have a good time, catching Pokemon, and just power them up to max CP would be great. Lickitung is not the best Pokemon in the world, not the strongest Pokemon in the world, which is a shame. But if I can find one that evolves to a 3rd stage, or even evolves, this guy doesn't evolve at all. If I can find one that evolves, or evolves to a 3rd stage, and just find where they live and capture them, that's Pokemon right there. That's the dream, and it's real. There's Pokemon nest, and we got a Psyduck out of the egg. So these are 5k eggs. I put 3 5k eggs on, and our first one is a Psyduck. He's hatched. 206, our first Psyduck. Clefairy we never got any closer to, by the way. Not sure why. Walked up and down for clearly kilometers since our eggs are hatching. Not a single change in the step meter. But a nice little story here. As we were walking around looking for the Lickitung, I think it was like the 4th Lickitung we were looking for. We had our phones out and we're like, oh, it's 3 steps. We're talking to each other, obviously, because that's how you talk to people, we communicate. So we're like, oh, it's 3 steps. Oh no, it's gone to 2. Oh, it's gone back up to 3 again. So it's got to be different direction. As we were saying that, this dude pushing the pram with his phone out. He had his kid in the pram. And like this, you got to understand, this is like a walking trail. It's just semi in the middle of nowhere. It's like very closed off kind of thing. Like you have to walk pretty far to get in there. People can't just park their cars and be where we were. We were in deep in this walking trail because there's big cliffs on the either side as well. So it's kind of like a little canyon, like a riverbed kind of thing. And this guy's pushing his pram, and he's like, "Oh, you looking for the Lickitung?" He's about halfway up that slope. I just caught him. I was just like, "Oh, sweet, man!" So like, there were people out. Every day I've gone out catching Pokemon. There is someone out. Not just someone, many people out playing this game. And he overheard us talking, had our phones out. Clearly we were catching Pokemon. And he helped us out. We went to where he said, and there was Lickitung. We told him we just caught 2 Lickitungs a little bit to the right. He went there, caught those Lickitungs. So, home of the Lickitungs. This is what we have discovered, the home of the Lickitungs. Now, I'm gonna do my best to find more Pokemon. More Pokemon nests. That's what I want. Level 15, a very good day. Catching Lickitungs, new Pokemon. We have our Flareon from yesterday, and tomorrow my wife and I are going to go out to the home of the Lickitungs again, catch some more Lickitungs for her. And then we're going to the city with some friends. So it should be a big day. Hopefully catch a whole bunch of water Pokemon. That is the goal, since there is a big river in the city. And it actually appears as water on the map, unlike the river out today, which does not. So fingers crossed for a big Pokemon outing. Yeah, these characters will get stuck on a lot of things, so you gotta be careful. So you always gotta, if you're gonna hit something, always do your best not to even touch anything. That's why you gotta treat these characters like they're allergic to the world.